and he's ready for your questions. I'll start off. Is there any difference that you see this year with Coach Napier from last year, his first year?
Just the way everybody bought into the program this year. Like I said, everybody's bought in, and it's going to be a big change.
Okay. We'll go on the right side here.
Kennedy Wright with CBS 42. What's on your playlist for pregame day?
I listen to a little bit of Gunna, NBA Youngboy. Those, kind of get me in the zone.
Front row.
Brianna Jones, WTVY in Dothan, Alabama. What are you trying to do to help get Florida the recognition maybe you guys feel like you deserve at this point? You guys want to come from the back to the front, maybe surprise some people?
Just leading, being a leader to all the young guys that came in, setting the example. And it's really nothing much to it, just leading and things like that.
Okay, on the right end.
Haley Castillo, Southeastern Conference. What are you looking most forward to this season with your team?
Just to shock the world, It's a lot of doubt. We coming in with a chip on our shoulder. That's pretty much it.
Go back to the front row.
What has been your favorite moment about SEC Media Days and being in the Music City?
A lot of cameras everywhere. I'm not, really much of a camera guy, not really much of a talker, but this is something I have to get comfortable with, things like that. So just a lot of cameras.
To your left here.
Chris Farblin, KCOU 81 FM. You guys bring a new defensive coordinator as your Austin Armstrong, viewed as a young and up-and-coming defensive mind in the sport. I just want to ask, what have you guys been doing different? Is there anything you guys have been doing differently on Armstrong, and how should we expect the defense to look different than it has in years past?
There hasn't been anything different, just the energy that he brings, the way he carries himself, and you can see how it's contributing and it's contagious to everybody to uplift the energy and uplift the play.
Right-hand side.
How's the heat been treating you guys down there in Gainesville? I know fall camp's coming up in a couple of weeks.
It's been really hot, but I'm from Miami, so I'm kind of used to it. It's a lot of other guys that, it's hot, just got to go on about the day.
Third row.
Kingsley was just in here, and he was talking about the buy-in feeling different this offseason. Have you noticed a different attitude among yourself and your teammates going into this year?
Mm-hmm. Like he said, everybody's bought in. Everything's changing. You can see how everyone is feeling, and that's pretty much it.
On the back row.
Nicole Hutchison here with Fox 56 in Lexington. Kentucky's beaten you guys back-to-back straight years. Do you guys have an edge coming in, knowing that you guys have them on the calendar again this year?
Yes, and I say we have an edge with everybody, so not just them, but everybody.
On the aisle here.
Gavin Baxley, ESPN, the ticket from Montgomery. You've got Utah week 1 again, just like last season. That was a big win for y'all last year. How important is it to come out of there with a win again and set the tone for the rest of the season?
It's very important. Like you said, we won last year, and to continue it this year, it'll be very important. And, to start off our season is very helpful.
Third row.
What do you say about the Swamp to people who have never been there before, and what are some of your favorite things about playing in Gainesville?
Just how loud it gets, how the fans are very in tune into the game. They help us, and only Gator get out alive, so.
In the front row here.
Jason, what are some personal goals you have set for yourself this season?
Not too many. Just hitting on the checklist of what I had to improve from last year.
Front row.
At the University of Florida, you guys have recently made facility enhancements to your guys' football department. I just want to ask, as a player, what are these enhanced facilities? What advantages do they give you, and how do you think that they can help you in recruiting going forward?
It's very nice in there. $80 million, that's a lot of money to build that building. And as far as a player, everything is in there. You know, all your resources are in one spot, so you don't have to travel, you know, far and things like that. It's walking distance to, you know.
Right-hand side.
Florida sent a lot of players to the NFL over the decades. Do you hear from former Gators who are now in the NFL? Is there anyone who's reached out or come back to the program to talk to you guys?
It's a lot of players that I have personally reached out to. Kyer, to name a few. You know, he just tells me how it is in the NFL, things to look for, things to do, you know, just to get my mind right of what to do if I get there, plan when I get there. So,
Being a Miami guy, was Florida always first pick for you? And what do you think about one state that has 3 major schools that play pretty good football, maybe even 4?
Miami was a top pick. Florida was also a top pick. But, you know, the culture at Florida, it was outstanding, and it was only right to, you know, pick Florida.
Any final questions? Okay, I think we're good. Thanks, Jason.